How's it going, guys? Brad here, and welcome back to the Paris FC Career Mode. Last episode, we improved our results. We are now in 15th. We are getting farther away from the relegation zone. So we got 3 matches this month. I'm thinking we're going to play that first one on the 8th. The next game is against Nantes. I don't think I'm going to play that game. And then the game after that is the Stade Reims game. I'm going to play that game probably. They're in like 13th, I think. There are a few places above us. So I want to play the teams that are closer to us in the table so that we can guarantee that we stay in Ligue. So we are in the January transfer window now. A player I've been thinking of signing since last transfer window is Mamadou Sakho. I was going to sign him, but I decided to sign the free agent Alphonsi instead. But if we would have lost that PSG game, I would have signed Sakho probably. So Sakho actually started his youth career at Paris FC. So I actually went from Paris FC's youth academy to PSG's youth academy. And then he was promoted to the senior team of PSG. And then from there, as you know, he went to Liverpool and then ended up going to Crystal Palace, then Montpellier, where he is now. So the reason I'm thinking about still bringing him in is because I think what we lack right now is experience. And Sakho is 32. He has played on some of the best teams in the world. He has caps for France. And as you can see here, he has the leadership trait. So I think I'm going to buy him. I think I'm going to put him into the rotation in the starting lineup. I don't know how much will get used next year, but I think for the remainder of the season, it'll be a really high-profile signing for us. And I think that it would be a smart signing, not just for on the pitch, but for other things as well. He would be an experienced player in the locker room. He'd be a good leader in the locker room after losing Conte last year. And we're bringing him back to his boyhood club and to his place of birth, Paris. So we have managed to sign Mamadou Sakho to the club. He is a 75 overall. We paid about 3.5 mil for him, and his wages are around 24,000, which is like 2,000 more than he was making. And as you can tell from his development plans, he is not getting worse yet. He actually can get better. It says in 10 weeks, he'll become a 76. So I say this is a good purchase. We'll probably keep him for the rest of his career. If he does eventually start declining, then we'll use him less, obviously, but I think this is a good place for him in his career. It's where he started his youth career at, and it's in his home city of Paris. So we've made it to the Stade Brestois 29 game. As you can see, I'm going to give Sakho his debut for us. He is going to be the captain. Obviously, Jose de Jesus Corona was the captain before, and he is still on the team, but we now have a captain that will regularly be in the starting 11. So we're going to go ahead and head into this match with this starting lineup. So there is Sakho leading our team out for the first time. And we are, of course, playing the last place team. They have 8 points in the season right now, so hopefully we can pick up 3 points on them. So we get this game underway. Oh, a bad tackle. And that's a red straight off the butt. No wonder they're in last place. A red. What are we in the 3rd minute? Well, this should make things a little easier from here now. They're already playing a man down. And it hits the post. Lar goes in for the slide. Can Brennan get a shot off? Oh, he just taps it into the goalkeeper. Shot from Brennan Johnson, and he puts it in the back of the net. And just like that, we are ahead. 9 minutes in, they're a man down. We're 1-0 up. And it seems like the game is already sealed. First 10 minutes of the game, it seems like it's already sealed. Another goal for that man, Brandon Johnson. 7 goals in the season. Great tackle from Campanini. Sending Brennan through. This is looking like a goal. Just finish it, Brennan. And they don't stand a chance. That's 2 goals in 20 minutes. All right, there, that's Brennan Johnson already on a brace. He already has a brace in the game. 20 minutes in, he has a brace. Can he get the hat trick? Can he get the first half hat trick? Good stuff from Bamba. Bamba's making a run. Oh, it's not the ball I wanted. That's not the ball I wanted whatsoever. Oof. We can't really make anything happen in the rest of the second half. I mean, this first half. Oh, that's it. Very eventful first 20 minutes, but after that, wasn't much happening. We had a few attacks, but we couldn't really make the good final pass. But a great game so far from that man, Brandon Johnson. So heading to the second half, hopefully that we can honestly get some more goals. I mean, we're playing against an 11-man team. It was pretty easy in the first 20 minutes. We got 2 goals in the first 20 minutes, but since then, not much has happened. They've actually had the ball more than us. And it's just, the passing is not great right now. We are not making good passes. Great tackle from Campanini. DeMonte's going through. Oh, and he needs a turn. He needs a turn there. Why does he just cut it back? Oh, and a great ball from Diakite. Have a shot, Brennan. Oof, it's saved. That's looking a lot better, though. They actually have had 0 shots on target so far. But I think they've had more possession. Didn't actually get a good look at that stat there. Diakite with a good tackle. A great tackle. We are on the counter attack. Brandon Johnson's cutting across the field. Makes a pass down to AU. AU cuts it back. Oh, but oh. Reset here. Company sends it into Lara, but he's a little too far back. And I'm making 2 changes in the midfield. I'm bringing on Zidane for DeMonte and Bondo for Diakite. DeMonte, he just hasn't been doing it recently. He just needs to get his bearings back together, I guess, after his bad injury he got last season. AU on the run down the line. He sends one in. And Lara, oh, it hits the post. I think you just get that on target. I think the goalkeeper actually saves it, possibly. Yes, so it is a corner. Name sends it in, but it's just it's too far back. Bomb, I can't do anything with it. Great run here from Bondo so far. Sends one in. Oh, it's not enough on it. Can't get to Zidane. Send Brennan Johnson in. Can he get his hat trick? He can. And this match has been the Brennan Johnson show. I'll tell you what. Pretty much everything that has happened in this match has involved him. The team we're playing against got a red card. They've had 0 shots on target, and Brennan Johnson has had all 3 goals of ours. And a pretty uneventful game besides the red card and the 3 goals. So, and there you go. That wraps up the game. The final kick of the game, besides that kickoff right there, is the goal. And he will get the match ball, as deserved. He pretty much won the game for us. He had all 3 goals. And honestly, not the best performance, but a 3-0 win nonetheless. And it turns out the manager of the year is announced to be Pochettino, which is, of course, PSG's manager. Last season, I don't think they did anything besides winning Ligue 1, but, I mean, it's FIFA. Who knows? Who knows what the reasoning for him winning the manager of the year is. And there we go. The player with the highest overall on our team, and probably the best potential on our team at the moment, Brennan Johnson, getting in the news for scoring the hat trick against Stade Brest. And with that game, we have moved into 13th place. We are tied with Stade Reims with 23 points, but we have better goal differential. And I know there's still quite, it's only like the halfway point in the season at the moment, but I think Stade Brest has already had the final nail in the coffin. I think the chances is they're going to get relegated. But it's looking like we are pretty safe from relegation at this point. As long as we keep up some good results, don't go on a losing streak, I think we will be good. And as you can see, the team of the year has been announced, the UEFA team of the year. Goalkeeper is Courtois. Defenders are Trent, Van Dijk, Marquinhos, and Robertson. So 3 Liverpool defenders and then a PSG defender. The midfielders are Casemiro from Real Madrid, Goretzka from Bayern, Fabinho from Liverpool, and De Bruyne from Man City. And then the forwards are Mbappe and Salah, and they're still at PSG and Liverpool. So a pretty predictable team of the year, I'd say. So I said I was going to send this game. I think I still am. In the top 10, we're in 13th. And I think the more important game is against Stade de Reims at the moment. So I'm going to sim this match and see if we can get a favorable result out of it. See how we do with the sim. We do come through with a draw in this game. And just so you know, I did play Alfonsi in this game. So Sacco did come off the bench for Companini actually at right back for some reason. But yeah, Lara picks up a goal, and then they score in the second half, and we tie 1-1. So not a bad result against a team that is in the top 10 in Ligue 1 at the moment. So that draw does not change our positioning on the table, but it does bring us a point above Stade Reims because it seems like they lost their last game. And we are now 9 points out of relegation zone. So if we can pick up a win against Stade Reims, I think that we are set for the season to stay up in Ligue 1. And then next season, we'll probably shoot for mid-table, top 10. We'll see based off what transfers we can make and how good our players get next season. So we made it to the Stade Reims game. Let's see how we can do in this game and see if we can't move farther away from them in the table. If we do beat Stade Reims, we will be 4 points out of them mid-table, and we'll be even farther away from the relegation zone. We'll be about 12 points away from relegation zone to pick up this win. So based off how things have been recently, I am going to give Wada a chance in the starting lineup, actually. Demonsi and Zidane will both be on the bench, but I'm going to see how Demonsi does coming off the bench in the second half and give Wada a chance in the starting lineup, probably for the first time. Not sure if he has started any games that we've played anyways. And then, as you can see, Sacco is going to be playing this game as the captain, but he's going to be playing in place of Bamba this time instead of Alfonsi. We'll see how the pairing of them two do. And Becca will be coming in for Name. I just want to give him a start just because he's young, and he probably will be our future starter years down the line. So let's head into the match. And that man, Brandon Johnson, has scored 3 goals in the last 3 matches. As we know, those were all in one game, but nonetheless pretty impressive. So this is a pretty important game for us. I think if we win this game, we pretty much have stayed in Ligue 1. We've done what we set out to do at the beginning of the season, which is not get relegated. A shot from Renwada. Pretty far off target. A little out of his comfort zone there. And the defender was in the way if he would have put it on target. Oh, a good tackle from Renwada. Lara gets onto it. Oh, and a good tackle from the Stade Reims defender. Run into the box, have a shot. And there you go, Diakite with the first goal of the game. Pretty easy goal. He just smashed it near post. And Diakite do be making those runs into the box. And a great finish from Diakite. So a great start. Can we keep up this pressure? Oh, interception from Sacco. Great block there by Bernabe. We could counter here. If Renwada makes the run, he does not. Okay. Diakite just go this. Oh, and that's a foul. That's a foul. Okay, he's playing the advantage. And I would have rather had the foul. Probably should have gave me the foul there because the guy did tackle me. Don't know how he knew Company was going to get that. But make the run, Bernabe. Have a shot. Oof, good save. Lara's going on his own. Can Wada have a shot? Oh, and it's off target again. Come on, Wada. And that's half. Oh. So close for Ruin Wada. He just got to put it on target. He's just got to put it on target. A pretty good half for us, but we only put one chance away. So going to the second half, I want to get another goal so we can just have a cushion, just in case they counter and score a goal. Even though I don't even know if they have a shot on target, maybe like one. That is a bad tackle. Oh, he's calling it back. Is Lara injured? Don't tell me Lara is injured. Oh my lord. He's still in the game, it looks like. Okay, he's still in the game. Don't know how injured he is. See if we can't score this. And I'm not going to score it because I can't do time finishing for some reason on these free kicks. I don't know why. Don't know why it doesn't let me do time finishing. Okay, well, it's not a serious injury. I would take him off, but I kind of only want to leave him on. Sometimes when you take him off, I feel like the injury, like, sets in. If you leave him on, the injury will, like, just go away, possibly. The injured Lara. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take him off, I think. Oof. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff from Alfonsi. Clear it out. Okay, I think that's a goal kick. So we are bringing Lara off. He couldn't do much with his injury. He was still playing, but hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's just a few days that he's out. So we're going to bring Demonti on for Runwada. He didn't do terrible, but couldn't really make anything happen. See if Demonti can get his first goal since being back, or at least an assist or something. Oh, and Demonti's going for it. He can't get through the defenders. I can't get a shot off. It's been a frustrating half. It's been a very frustrating half. Oh, and here they have not a bad chance, and they tied up in the 80th minute. That's probably their first shot on goal. Oh, we just can't make nothing happen. We can't make anything happen in this game. We make one thing happen, we can't do anything for the rest of the game. It's been such a boring game. And that's been most of our games this season. Well, we got 10 minutes to come back with the winner. I'm not sure if it's happening. The team doesn't seem up to it today. Lara got injured. This team's making tackles like crazy. Lord. Come on, boys. I took AU out. I probably should have, like a while ago. He hasn't really done much this game. I don't know what pass that is. My players just don't want to win the game. They don't want to. And that's that. What a boring game. What a boring game. So boring. So disappointing and boring. We get a goal early in the game and just can't do anything. So good news. It turns out Lara's just not injured. I don't know. I guess he just had a little knock to his leg or something. I don't know if it was like a bruise or something, but nothing happened. Nothing happened after the game. So I have no idea. So that's good. Glad he's not out for like the rest of the season like Demonti was. So we have gotten a transfer offer for Chergui. I can get about 1.1 mil for him. They're offering 1,050,000 euros for him. I think that I'm going to try to get a little bit more for him. The reason I'm selling him is because he's only 23, but he's a 66. We already have Kamara, who's a 66. He's about like 19 or something, and we just got Sacco. And then also, if you look here in our youth academy, we have a 17-year-old 69 in the youth academy. And I'm not going to bring him up right now. I'm going to let him just sit in the youth academy. His potential is 87 and 94. We'll let him just sit in the youth academy until he asks to come up, and then I'll bring him up, and he's already better than Kamara. So we might not even need Kamara in the future, but we're going to keep Kamara for now. But I am planning on selling Chergui. So I'm going to go up to 1.2 mil and see if they'll accept that. And they actually will take 50,000 over what the assistant manager said. And also that's a good amount over his value, so I'm going to accept that. And we are also getting a loan offer for Gambor, and I am probably going to accept this, although I don't want to do the loan to buy. I could, but I'd rather just send him on a loan and then put him on the transfer list if I want to sell him. So I'm going to delegate and do a regular loan and see what they say. So we have our round of 32 match in the Copa Nacional, which is the Copa de France. we are playing against a League 2 team. So I'm going to just sim this match and see how we do. And I am going to give our backup team a go. And I see Chergui's in there. We're about to sell him. So I went ahead and started Bamba and Zidane. Bamba didn't play in the last league match because we started Alfonsi and Sacco. And then Zidane, I don't think he came on. I think we played Demonsi and we started Wada, I believe. So we're just going to give Zidane some time and see if this team can pull off the win against the League 2 side. And we do not. We are already out of the Copa Nacional after winning it last season. I mean, that's on me. I decided to play the backup team. We had Arab and Diaby Fadiga with goals. But, yeah, so we're already out of the Copa Nacional. Kind of disappointing since we were defending it from last season. But at the same time, I'm not really pressed on it. I'm really just focused on Ligue 1 at the moment and staying up and not getting relegated. So I am getting a transfer offer for Giolavogui, Morgan Giolavogui, or however you say his name. I could get up to 3 mil for him, and I'm only thinking about it because Sponzel's on loan with us at the moment, and I haven't signed him to a permanent deal, but I'm not sure if I want to sell him. I know he's 24, he's only a 70, but I think I might want to keep him for the remainder of this season. I think the next winger we have is a 62 overall, so not the best. And I'm not planning on buying another winger at the moment, so I think I'm going to keep him. I don't think I'm going to sell him at the moment. Obviously, if I would have got an offer from like a well-known team, I would have accepted it because he definitely would have wanted to go there. But yeah, I'm just going to turn down this offer. I'm just going to reject it. So we have made it to transfer deadline day. I'm just going to advance through transfer deadline day and see if we don't get any offers from some of other players. So Chergui has been sold. We got $825,000 for him. And they have accepted the offer for Gambor for loan, but they want him for 2 years, which honestly is fine. They can have him for 2 years. See if he gets better, gets a lot better. I know in FIFA sometimes if you send players out on loan, they can get a lot better overall-wise. So we'll see if he can improve a lot over those 2 years. If not, he'll just come back and we'll probably sell him. Who knows where we'll be at in 2 years, but we'll see what happens. We'll send him out on loan for 2 years and see if he doesn't come back a lot better. I mean, he can get like 10 overall better. Who knows? So Gambor has been loaned out, 2-year loan move, and he is going to Dijon FCO, who are currently in League 2, and they currently sit in 6th. So they could possibly get to Ligue 1 through the playoffs if they move up into 3rd, 4th, or 5th, but it's not looking likely that they'll move into Ligue 1. So Gambor probably playing in League 2 for the foreseeable future. And I was not expecting this, but we have gotten a offer for Diakite from Arsenal. So very interesting. I feel like Diakite would definitely be interested in moving to a big Premier League side. I am going to check where they are in the Premier League table, and that will decide if I feel like I have to sell him to Arsenal. And as you can see, Arsenal are currently sitting in 9th place in the Premier League, so not the best positioning. It's not looking like they are going to get European football this year or next year. So I don't feel like I have to sell him. I could, but it's not that big of an offer. So I'm thinking I'm just going to turn down the offer. Of course, I could see how much I could get for him. I could put up a big offer and see what they say. I mean, Diakite is definitely one for the future at the moment. But if I can get a lot out of him, it might not be a bad deal. But at the same time, he's only 20. He's definitely going to get a lot better. So I think I'm just going to turn this deal down and see if next year I get a really big offer for him if his value goes up. And then I might think about selling him. So I made it to the final hour of transfer deadline day, and I do not have the funds to activate the clause in Sponzel's contract to buy him. So we'll see if I can't gain some funds to the end of the year. I don't know if any money will come in from now till then, but we'll see what happens. So we are now into February. That's another month in the books. January is over. So our team is what it's going to look like for the remainder of the season unless we bring in some youth players. And I think that will be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll head into this RC Lens match. They're in 4th, so I'll probably just sim that. But we'll see. We'll see what I decide, because that's actually a club I didn't expect to be in 4th, RC Lens. But good for them. So until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later.